In a fresh trouble for impeached President Yoon Suk Yeol, South Korean court has issued a new arrest warrant for him, whose failed martial law bid has threw the country into turmoil. The suspended president has refused questioning 3 times in the past. The anti-graft investigators secured the fresh warrant from the same court that issued the first order. This even as Yoon Suk Yeol remains hauled up in his residence, surrounded by hundreds of guards preventing his detention. The Corruption Investigation Office, or the CIO, which is leading the probe, has not revealed the length of their warrant after the initial 7-day expired. But if investigators manage to detain Yoon Suk Yeol this time, he will become the first sitting South Korean president to be arrested. After Yoon Suk Yeol's arrest, Anti-Corruption Agency will have a 48-hour window to extend the detention period. But despite fresh warrants, path to Yoon Suk Yeol's arrest remains difficult as his supporters and security personnel remain defiant. Yoon Suk Yeol's sole residence is fortified with a wire and a small army of personal security that has barricaded the street with buses blocking the road. Yoon Suk Yeol faces prison time or, at worst, the death penalty if convicted. South Korea's Constitutional Court will also begin the trial on January 14th. In fact, it will get 80 days to determine whether to dismiss Yoon Suk Yeol as president or restore his powers. Yoon Suk Yeol's martial law decree that lasted barely a few hours has shaken the country and left the society deeply polarized. Listen in to what people are saying on the streets of Seoul.
Here were a lot of talks about the Corruption Investigation Office for high-ranking officials. Since its inception, and it's an organization that has been used for political purposes, so its credibility is somewhat low.
That guy, President Yoon Suk Yeol, is not qualified to be a leader because he will have to go through the trial for his wrongdoings anyway, even though he tries to avoid it.
Actually, Yoon's declaration of martial law, did not cause any kind of actual harm, including the basic rights of the people. Therefore, the charge of insurrection cannot be established.
The important thing is people learn and realize through the news, but the news has been biased to the left. That is why I don't trust the news. That is why we rely on YouTube, and that is also why we are out here today.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.